Another big story we're following tonight, a gesture of mercy for an Arizona prisoner this holiday season. Arizona Governor Doug Ducey has granted clemency for a convicted murderer.
As Joe Dana tells us, the grandfather, who has served over 50 years in prison, will soon walk free.
Doyle Williams was convicted for murder back in 1969. His record behind bars is described as being without blemish. He will soon be rewarded for his conduct. Just in time for the Thanksgiving holiday, a prisoner serving a life sentence learns this will be his last holiday season behind bars. Doyle Williams, posing here with his grandsons, was granted commutation of sentence by Governor Doug Ducey. Doyle and another man were charged with murder in 1969. His co-defendant pled guilty and served just 3 years. Doyle pled not guilty, was convicted, and sentenced to life. Governor Doug Ducey making the decision for clemency after the Arizona Justice Project showed documents and evidence were no longer available in the case because it was so old. Because Doyle's appeals had been exhausted, the Justice Project sought the last resort, clemency from the governor. Doyle says once out, he plans to spend time with his family and serve as a mentor for young men. He's expected to be released after the first of the year. Commutations are so rare that consider this. The last 2 fiscal years, there have been nearly 500 commutation applications, just 7 recommendations to the governor by the board, and just 2 granted by the governor. Back to you.